continuing with the Kizuk on guarding our eyes, Shemirat Enayim. This evening we're going to quote a piece from Reb Chaim Volozhin, very famous Chacham. It says as follows. This is brought down in Keter Rosh. Reb Chaim Volozhin didn't write this, it was his students that put it together, Bishmo in his name. It says as follows. Vekodem lechto baderech, before a person goes out on their way, or when he wakes up in the morning, Yomar, he should say the following: Ribono shel olam, Master of the world, Hineni holech begetz hamavet umakom mesukan. So I'm going to Getz hamavet really means the valley of death, but it means a very scary place, a place which is full of yetzer hara and possible la'alenu falling, and makom mesukan, a dangerous place. So he says to say, Hoshi'eni yetzer hara, please save me, spare me from the evil inclination, u'mechatayim u'ma'avanot, from sins and transgressions, u'bifrat me'avera plonit, and obviously from the known avera, which is the major avera that men, as we do, can succumb to, chas v'shalom, the greatest yetzer hara. V'yarbe mizeh mikirot levavo v'yosheu Hashem, and he ends off saying that if a person from the depths of their hearts, from the walls of the depths of their hearts, prays and asks HaKadosh Baruch Hu for that help, for that guardian, and to be as much spared from things that we should not see out in the streets, out and about, is the greatest way for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to spare. So he's saying a great yesod. He's telling us something fundamental, that we have to pray for every aspect of our lives. For everything we turn to Hashem. For parnasah we turn to Hashem. For health we turn to Hashem. For simcha we turn to Hashem. We turn to Hashem for everything. We turn to Hashem to help us understand the Torah that we learn. We ask Him for help for Shemirat Shabbat. We have to ask Him help also to save us, to spare us from the yetzer hara. This is what Reb Chaim Volozhin says. He says to say it whenever we leave the house, and he says also when you wake up in the morning. The Stipler says, Afilu mea pa'amim. A person should do this prayer. A person should pray, this prayer, any prayer. A person should pray to Hashem for help even 100 times. He says more than that. Even if a person failed, a person fell, made a mistake, it's fine. Same day. You don't need to wait till tomorrow to ask Hashem for it. Right then and there, afterwards, please Hashem, help me, pick me up, let me overcome, help me with this struggle. There's 3 different psukim that's brought down by different chachamim, which are an aid. As we know, when one's mind is occupied with something, the greatest way to get it off of it, if it's not something good, is to get one's mind busy and occupied with something better. So we'll do it in order. Rebbe Melech Milezinsk, he says as follows, that when a person, chas v'shalom, has a bad thought in their mind, or there's something up with them that they should not be looking at or involved in, should say as follows, V'nishmarta mikol davar ra, which is a pasuk that a person should guard themselves from everything bad. Repeat it over and over and over and over. And if anyone knows any gmarot on it or any midrashim on it, as there are some famous ones, whatever it is, let it enter your mind. V'nishmarta mikol davar ra. Vishla says a different pasuk. He says, Esh tamid tukad al mizbeach lo tichbeh. This is a pasuk specifically by the altar in the Mishkan and later in the temple in the Beit HaMikdash, that there was constant burning fire on the Mizbeach 24/7. It was obviously a miracle. And I don't know. And then what's the concept? Esh tamid tukad al mizbeach lo tichbeh is specifically telling us that the fire that we have, that connection, that burning feeling that we have towards HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Shiviti Hashem, Kenegdi, all the time, is every single moment. So don't think that, this time I can slip away, I don't need to, all the time. One more, Rabbi Pincus brings another halacha, and this is to end off with our special speaker for tonight. Can you imagine what pasuk he says to have in mind? Specific to you. Lev tahor barali Elohim v'roach nachon chadesh b'kilbi. He says, please HaKadosh Baruch, this is another pasuk. Please HaKadosh Baruch Hu, purify my heart. Let my heart be completely devoted to you, only for you. So any of these pasukim, they're all the same concept of devotion and saving ourselves from what we're not supposed to do, whether it's v'nishmarta mikol davar ra, or if it's esh tamid tukad al-mizbeach lo tichbeh, or if it's lev tahor b'aladei ruach nachon kadesh b'kirbi, they all bring down. The Christian should keep on repeating it and repeating it and repeating it and repeating it at the moments of la'alenu, of a temptation, which add as a prayer and add as a sigula to hopefully be saved from the temptation. Bless us, Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen. Amen. This evening.